According to current statistics from various platforms and apps, Flins has an ownership rate of around 36%, which is expected to exceed 40% by the end of his banner. Meanwhile, Ineffa sits at 29%, and Lauma at 42%, both being support characters, which naturally tend to have higher ownership rates than main DPS characters. Therefore, reaching 40% is an impressive achievement for Flins. In fact, during the last two major updates, the only characters who surpassed Flins in ownership were Scaramouche, Mavuika, Nuvolette, and Arlecchino, showing just how popular Flins truly is. Honestly, I'm not surprised by this success. Even though many players in the community have doubted him, his design and appearance are undeniably excellent. Almost no one has criticized his visual design, and in terms of strength, he performs quite well. You could even call him a low-cost Archon. On top of that, his gameplay is simple and beginner-friendly. Of course, he does have a few drawbacks, such as losing his enchantment when switching characters and having low resistance to interruptions, but Ineffa effectively compensates for most of these weaknesses. Another reason for his popularity is that Electro main DPS characters after Raiden Shogun haven't received good feedback. Cyno, for example, is widely regarded as weak in terms of performance, while Clarenda suffers from mechanical issues, discouraging many players from pulling her. As a result, the only strong Electro main DPS options left are Varsha and Flins, each appealing to different types of players. Those who prefer female characters tend to favor Varsha, while those who like male characters often choose Flins. Therefore, for players who still lack an Electro main DPS, obtaining at least one of these two has become almost essential. Otherwise, most will continue relying on Raiden Shogun as their main DPS, but with the recent introduction of the Lunar Electro reaction system, updating your Electro DPS is now a must. Without it, you simply won't keep up with the new damage standards and will likely struggle in the Spiral Abyss once again. As for Flint's constellations, their cost-effectiveness is relatively low, since they only provide numerical stat boosts without adding new mechanics. This makes his banner revenue slightly lower than Lauma's. However, thanks to the large fanbase that admires his character and design, his overall banner performance remains quite solid.